Well, the fun one. So, I talked about Giovanni Brady. He will be a face that you'll be seeing on the sports latte quite often. Gio, we're here with Rodico. I was trying to find a footballer from Tivoli, and I just didn't know who I was going to pick. But then I remember the guy with the locks. And I was just like, let me see if we can get a chance to talk to Rodico. You've been in the Premier League since you were 18 years old.
Them, hey, dance all I like. Dance all I go need me. Frankie, this I get too easy.
It's Wellington. Oh, that's magnificent.
I want to hear about your journey before 18. How did this football journey start?
Well, it started from a coach named Christopher Burnett. Think I was 10 years old. I went to Denhamtown Primary School, and it really started from there. And from there to the under 13, I was playing under 13 when I was 10 years old. Me and the same Junior Flemings and Junior McGregor. We started out very, very young. I trained against bigger guys, and it was rough, but we were ready feet and fully focused.
So, a common thing amongst footballers that I've been hearing is that everybody just gets up and just loves football.
Just start playing ball one day, just kick a ball one
I'm
day.
telling you.
That's it.
To be honest, I started out as a keeper.
Really?
Yeah, really, I was started as a keeper and realized, yo, I can't continue this.
You know that Dwight said the other day that he only thinks that his madmen goal keep, because how can you have a ball being thrown at you at like
Every
so much
time,
miles an hour for you to save it?
But funny enough, right, usually it's the other way around. People start up in the field and then gradually go out to goalkeeper and then go back to defense. So here's you start in a goalkeeper goal and end up in our midfield. You know, that's the opposite of the journey.
You say you're around the company of, and you tell me says your best friend, Flemings. You guys coming up in your football careers together. Do you think you guys are motivation for each other?
Yeah, really. I learned a lot from him, and he learned a lot from me as well, because for now, I think I was 10 at the time, and I really could have kicked the dead ball good, and he used to like sit down and watch and wonder, say, oh yeah, I was just score them now, like the pedal to them, same thing, But to be honest, I think I started before him, because the first Junior Fleming's story is so funny. The first time I think him come to the Tivoli in a button-up shirt, and the coach say, oh no, he go through the gate, and I was a guy that was playing, and the next season him come and captain we.
Wow.
Yeah, but as I say, the both away and Junior McGregor as well. Yeah, one of them called Shuckle Bus now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
Shuckle
learn.
was a real thing
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah, they used to call it Tree the hard way at the time, because we come from one same community.
Yeah.
So we learn a lot from each other. Like Junior friends, I think he would have the speed, me have the kick, and Junior McGregor have the flair.
Yeah.
So
I see a lot of talented players coming out of Tivoli, the likes of Trayvon Reed and the ones that you mentioned a while ago. So you were amongst good company from very early.
Yeah, JPL, to be honest, he look up to me like very, very much, He used to post him like on his Facebook. One time I go up on Facebook,
You
I
know
wonder.
when you hear Facebook, it's a long time.
A long time, so I go on Facebook one day and I see myself in one DP. So I wonder if somebody at my page, I look at him and see. So that moment was a joy for me, because Javon is a really, really talented youngster.
So wait, so you started out, under 13, so on. After under 13, talk us through that journey from there and how you end up at schoolboy football and then to Maverly.
Alright, started from under 13, right? When I was 10, I played 3 years, and then I moved to the under 15 when I was 13, Then we moved to the under 17 when I was 15. you know, and 15 to under 20. Yeah, and I think I played under 21 for one season, you know, when I was probably 16.
16. Wow.
Yeah,
So you were
16.
always playing up.
Yeah, I was always
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
there. 'Cause I was look up to Navian Boy, them and Christopher Jackson, Kasai Hines, you know.
And
And
it sounds to me like you just never lost sight of football.
no,
Yeah,
I
I
the
grew up. Alright,
consistency.
to be honest, like my house, the right like couple seconds away from the field.
Wow.
Seconds, not minute. Seconds away from the field,
So
you know.
football was always just right
Football, I was, you know, and my mother used to like look through the window and say she can't wait till I start play
here. Okay.
for the Premier League, and she never really get the chance,
Yeah.
you know. But after playing Manning Cup, after playing Manning Cup for Denham Town for 3 seasons, I qualified them for about 2 for the first time ever. You know, I qualified them and like
Second round.
yeah, second round. Like one day, I'm sitting in my room and I get this call and I answer the phone like say hello, and Christopher Jackson call me and I say, yo, you need to come Premier League training, you know. And I was like, you know, me have SBA, but I never have the SBA at the time. But it, you know, but it's scared because I only a big name at the time, and you know. Yeah, so
Like I said, me.
Yeah, so I said, nah, go over there. So you know, I think I tell my sister. She said, no man, go on. I say, I'm telling myself, so I'm not go over there. The next day, him call me and say, yo, if you not come, brother, me I come over there for you. You know.
So you had to make that move.
So I had to make that move. I'm go over there and start chimble like leave, cause Ruan really came on deal with them, like you can name a lot.
So you talk about going over there. Your first training session at Tivoli Gardens are the premier clubs. One of
At the
most
time.
successful clubs at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know, one of the biggest clubs
Yeah.
in Jamaican football. What was that like?
Well, as me I say, it was a joy for me, like just for them among certain people. At the time, like I used to sit and cheer with them, you know, as a youngster. Like I go everywhere, you know, in the match, and to them amongst them, like to sit down with them, to eat food with them. It was a really, really joy for me at the time.
And it almost probably would have felt as if this is not real. Because your life would have been changing so fast. And you're just like, what is going on with football? When did you kind of recognize that it was... Because being a part of the Premier League is you taking on football professionally. Right? So when did you recognize that this is the route that you want to go?
Well, if I was a quitter, like, believe me, like, I probably stop long time. Because the first season, I didn't get any game, not even a second. So I was like on the bench, like I get name out, like I for come in the side like when like 4 or 5 players like did injure, but that never stopped me, you know. Cause as me I say, they just feel good for their round, the Navian boy, them and you know.
And that's motivation for
That
you
motivation,
guys out
so.
there. If you're not getting opportunity to play right now, it's not the end of the road. Just continue working hard, because if Rodico did it, you can do it too.
Yeah, believe me. Just believe in yourself, man, you know, and push hard.
So let's talk a little bit about Tivoli. You say you're a stone's throw away from the field. You've been playing on this team since you were 18 years old. You weren't there for the whole duration of your Premier League journey. You know, you take a little vacation and come back. But what was the reason for choosing Tivoli Gardens? Apart from that, then it close. But
no, alright. The history. You know, Tivoli is like the first team ever to win 5 Premier League. You know, like remember our history about the club, and that really motivated me. Like I just can't wait. You know, even when Christopher Jackson called me, like I'm telling him, nah, come, but don't in myself say, yo, I'm opportunity this, you know. You know, but I'm just scared for, you know, cause the purse them over there. You know, they motivate me. Like right now, most of the youth them like them look up to me. You know, if them feel that
it'll be like a senior to them.
Okay.
And you go through the ranks.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to come through the system. You know, not the first team.
Yeah, and Robbie Scott is still there. You know, and I tell you, so Robbie Scott him play a lot in my career. You know, like I said, I think my first game I play, I did the right back. I make a mistake, and Robbie look at me and say, "Hey, look, boy, I feel like a schoolboy football this." And I start fit me and say, "Jano, you know, but in a day, I just motivate him and motivate me. Cause if you come down at Tivoli one day, come watch the training, like rough, but I motivate, yeah, I get motivated down there, and I in the ball I can really
Make it through those.
yeah. You come see baller come and them say, oh, them can't manage, and I say, oh, John, no.
You talk about the type of training that you guys take place at Tivoli. Currently, you see how the table is with JPL. It's like anybody's game. Like if you get the 3 points, you're good. If you not get the 3 points in a sticky situation, nobody's really safe. Tivoli right now is fighting for that playoff spot. But if we look at last year and this year, you guys kind of pick up pace when you're coming towards
the
playoffs.
end, yeah.
I want to know, with all of that hard training, and remember everybody are training hard enough. What do you think is going or happening that's kind of not letting Tivoli win those matches to get those 3 points? Because you've been out for a while and we will speak about that.
Yeah, you're injured.
But I just want to know what you think is the problem right now. If it's an on-the-field problem or an off-the-field problem that's not letting Tivoli get those 3 points and then can,
Well, a rough questions they would. To be honest, the team really perform good, but I just feel like that this season is just not our season really. And as I said, we still never, I'm still not give up as yet, but our main focus really is in the Links Cup, because we're in quarterfinal right now. But
and it's a good look.
yeah, I think we're a couple points away from the bottom as well, so we have to watch ourselves at that. We can't only focus on the top 6. Yeah, because people they behind like right on with tail. Yeah.
And if you look at the Mobe match the other day, remember say Mobe almost beat
Mount
Pleasant till
yeah, so
the last minute, so nobody really knows,
yeah, for the past 2 seasons, well, nobody not drop out, but this season now, 2 teams are gonna go home, so everybody a drop them pants, yeah. Even if you look on the Chaperton team, like them really play some good ball, the Falkland,
Yeah. Not winning the matches.
Just not winning, but as I said, I'm with Tivoli now. I think goal scoring is the biggest issue this season. To be honest, goal scoring is the biggest issue. You know, cause last season was the same problem.
Yeah, I know.
Cause the reason why I was a midfielder last season, like right midfielder, left midfielder, and immediately leading goal scorer. Yeah, so look at that. You know, now I have 3 goals.
Yeah, I was just going to talk about that.
And the next person who had 3 goals, I'm on as well. And so, out for a while.
So question then. I want to take it a bit to the injury. You being injured, you've been out for the past 4 games.
Yeah.
How, seeing Tivoli in the position that they are, but knowing that you're injured on the bench, like how do you feel personally? Do you have more motivation of a kind of fight through your injury to come back on the pitch as soon as possible to try to make that difference?
To be honest, I tried a couple of times. Like the last game I played at Cavaliers, I trained the Saturday morning, and coach Teddy come to me and say, I already know I like how you look. I say, alright, I feel a little pain, but the team not perform, and I feel like I still could have give you a 90 or 80, but not a 100, you know. So him say, yo, you're gonna just rest it, man, because we have the local leagues thing that come up and want to see if we can win that. But the youngster them come to me and say, yo, John wants to like more hurry up and come back in, you know, because we need, you know, and you know, but really and truly like me I fight for coming back, but the knee just not allow me as much.
And I want to talk a little bit about that knee injury. A lot of times, and this is to stay a little bit away from football, but a lot of times when you have a knee injury, you look at all the other places connected to the knee. Are those places strong? Are those places, you know, to hold it up? Mentally, injuries happen in football and any sport for that matter. How has this mentally affected you? Not being able to play, yet still being the person that these players look up to.
They come to,
for advice. It's almost like you have to put your emotions aside to give them advice while kind of self-motivating yourself. How you navigate through that in this season of football?
To be honest, sometimes like we have a match, sometimes I don't even want to go. to be honest, because I just can't stand up and watch my team play and I not play, to be honest. But at the end of the day, they want me to come.
Yeah.
And, motivate them and give them a little speech, But it really, really hurt to see my team, like, I lose. Because the other day when we play a match and I didn't even know some could have cry. To be honest, yeah, and we all lose a match. I'm just, because for me, I hate me, I play for Tivoli. I'm not used to Tivoli like that low.
You could almost call it Tivoli is kind of your boyhood club.
Boyhood club, alright, Tivoli is the only club I know a certain way, isn't it? The reason why, like, the year on my left, and, I try to experience certain things. And I like, for instance, so when I play for Mar Valley, and we don't play much, the first score I ask, how Tivoli match go? So Tivoli was always in my heart, Because the other day I get a lot of offer after my leading goal scorer for my team, and I decide because I see the talent in the team and I feel like say that's easy, okay, and go a long way,
Yeah. You talk about this season and it's coming to a close because playoffs are about to start. But let's talk about Rodico. You're 27 now. How long do you think you'll be playing football? You tell me a thing a while ago,
Yeah.
Tell me so he's American man, you settle down. So I want to know how long you think that football will be. After you probably overcome these injuries, finish the season. Going forward, how long you think you're going to be in this?
To be honest, I never had a plan for play like Premier League on a whole until me at 30. Because the talent I have, I think injury kind of tamper me certain way. Because I ever tell myself, if I reach 30, I know I continue playing at Jamaica, So that I was like a year man say, when I reach 30, I just now go play in the Premier League. And to be honest, I feel like if it continue like this, like me getting injury, I feel like I just call it. But in idea, I can call it and sit down for 2 years and stress that lit me.
So football is something that you love.
That I love, so I don't really want. And even if I reach 30, cause me believe honestly, like when I reach 30, it just start peak. Cause if you look at Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, them score most goals when they're at 30.
Look at the likes of in the league. Look at Fabian Reed.
Fabian Reed,
Shine right
good
now.
friend of mine as well.
That prime.
Even in prime, so.
Here.
The thing about it is, and why I ask the question is that when you have a love for something, the decision to leave
It's hard.
is very hard. And you have to almost be so content with the decision that you've made. Because when you make the decision to leave, you don't have the intention to go back.
No.
You get me? So why I ask is because I want to know are you looking at adulthood now? Like looking at that stage of your life, or you still have a little bit of hope. Maybe I can get a contract. Maybe is that in there? You think about that?
So you guys talk about Pete, just came from my argument about Jeremy and Tuffy Anderson.
Peak when he
Yeah, man,
okay.
Pete, quietly.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
To be honest, yeah, as me I say, if I feel like if I play like one full season without injury, I guarantee say the league can see a lot about cause last season I injured most of first round. Like I scored no goal at first round, and second one I injured none at all, I scored 7. So obviously like if I feel like if like I pick up no injury at all, because the feeling hard to play out here as you can see like.
Yeah.
Alright, so you mentioned going overseas. So what I want to ask is that what have those conversations been like? You started playing at Tivoli when you were 18. What have those opportunities been? What have those conversations been like? Just speak to us a bit about that.
Well, opportunity come away a couple times, I think one could combine it at me in Jamaica, At the time I was 19, and I go on the combine and it just never happened again. But at the same year, I get called for the national team when I was at Mar Valley, score around 7 goals, and I there on camp about.
Yeah, well, you're lucky number 7, man.
I am there on camp about for 2 weeks and them just call up the international player them.
They ran camp for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So getting called up, would you say that would have been the highlights?
Yeah,
So far?
yeah, at the time, because I think I was the only player at Valley that get the opportunity, to go and train with the national team. So that helped my career a lot as well.
Yeah. I want to talk about off the field. As a footballer, tell me some of the things that you would do like for fun. Because you have a life outside of football. Nobody tell me say you're not going to party because the baller can't trick me. So, what are some of the things that, you do outside of football?
Yeah, I party a lot as well, to be honest. I party a lot. But not really the liquor person, though,
It's vibes.
Yeah, I was a stand-up person party and I watch and, rock 2 times, man.
Now I ask if a boss a move. Ask Alex to boss a move and him start flaring
I think Alex a dance. Alex a dance.
Before the interview, right, I was going on social, looking at your page a bit and see you have a lot of your son.
Yeah.
Up on social. What's that relationship like with you and your son?
Is that your baller you have in the making?
Yeah, my daughter as well.
Okay.
So, but my son though, he motivate me a lot. Like he look up to me a lot. When I just started to play Premier League, to be honest, I was a person like I was getting red card. Like I think one match I score, but me get red card as well. Me and a ball and toss up and him come to me when the match finish and said, "Daddy, me see you fight on the field." So I said that alone I remember, and I was feel so ashamed at the time. So from that day, I never get back a red card. Cause as I say, him look up to me, he watch everything I do, but he motivate me, he push me for move forward. I always check up on my game, I never really good at a relationship.
Family man.
That's a good look.
Good family man.
Outside the Premier League, despite the season that you guys are having in the Premier League, you're in the Links Cup, the last stage of the Links Cup, and that's gonna be a big thing, major thing. They had launched since week. What's your personal aspiration? What's Tivoli's what's your goal for the Links Cup? What you want to achieve from that competition?
I think we got this one though, to be honest. Because for the past years I think Tivoli last win Premier League in 2010. But we know a lot of JPL. If you check it, like when it comes to knockout, like we really take it serious when some team rest player, we don't do that, we just full strength and win the match and just so I think we really going all out and win this competition.
Well guys, we're at the closing of this interview. You heard it here first. Rodico Wellington says Tivoli has what it takes to make it in this link up. For the JPL, we don't know right now, but he's confident.
Can I ask you one more question?
One more, yeah.
One more question. So outside of Jamaica, which club is support?
No, we soon get to that, man. We soon get to that. But just wrapping up this segment of the interview. Now we'll be going on to a latte sports talk. You guys sent in your questions for Rodico.
Okay.
We have our questions. This is probably a little bit about football, probably a little bit about him. The vibes you said, I suppose, that way.
Just left one of my questions and went to the bag already.
Ask him now. You have the opportunity to ask him now.
Alright, which side of your side?
Alright, I'm going to ask you back a question. The biggest side in England.
Arsenal.
Okay, Arsenal.
Wait, Arsenal, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's about Arsenal. Loyal fans like them. Give me headache.
Arsenal,
Couple years. Oh, give me headache couple years. I'm still loyal with them.
I have nothing to say.
So
Arsenal.
We talk about EPL. If you were supposed to play for any team, have a training session with any player, at any stadium with any coach, your ideal world, tell me.
Like worldwide, Cristiano Ronaldo.
That would be the player you want to train with.
Yeah.
So which team you would want to train with?
Arsenal.
Which stadium?
Emirates.
And which coach?
Arteta.
Alright.
Could I isolate for you? Could I isolate you?
We'll talk a little bit about the party thing. You're ravers or not?
No. Like my ideal party.
Make sure it says a no,
No, I don't know, like.
Find any video.
No, you can't. When I score, I just jump and, I can't dance save my life. I can't dance save my life,
You get the ball if you get the dancing.
Okay, I'm a son. I really the dancer, I tell you.
No, what's kind of drop in one clip?
I really that.
Tell me, what's your favorite food?
Steamed fish.
So you can cook?
steam fish. Only steam fish.
What fish easy for cook?
I'm great for that. You know. I have a lot of chefs in my family though. Them don't really let me do certain things, you know. Them still spoil me because I am the baby for both my mother and my father's side, you know. Father have 18 kids. Yeah, I am the last one, you know.
And you try make him proud.
Well, not have so much kid, but yeah, make him proud. Yeah.
One more. If you could go on vacation anywhere at all in the world, where would you go to?
Funny how I think I go on vacation last 2 weeks. And the Tivoli give me 3 days off. I went to Panama. Yeah.
Oh, you live life, man.
Yeah.
What was that
I'm
like?
telling you.
Well, to be honest, like a very good experience. To be honest, you know, very very good experience.
And if you were supposed to, any other sport, if you're supposed to do any other sport or anything else other than football, what would it be?
Probably basketball.
Basketball.
Probably.
How
Yeah.
tall are you?
I don't know.
Well, the height no matter. We see Steph
Well,
Curry.
yeah, alright.
You can shoot 3.
Alright.
So similar lines with the sports question. Well, what else are you good at outside of football? What your next talent be? Just generally. Say,
Or do you have a hidden talent?
Yeah, hidden talent. Maybe I play football.
And nobody say cooking in the car, just say,
No,
oh,
not
you can
cooking.
cook
Well, we can't start this pan.
Alright. Alright. Probably can
But
do that.
I enjoy listening music as well too.
Music, okay.
What music gets you in the zone? Can you just tell me a while ago say Alkaline is your artist?
Yeah, I'm a vendetta artist, man. You know, get a lot of fight and I like that, you know. In fight through the fight, it come like my story. You know, I get a lot of fight in me I come up, you know, people just say, yo, stop them now, look. Like, me say have friends, you know, everybody have them friend, a friend they look out for you. But me a chain and them now give them friend, them say, yo, stop. And say, a big baller, you know. And I never really listen. Yeah, you know. Yeah, so.
Yeah. What would you say to young athletes out there now, in any sport at all, not just football, any sport, you know, coming up,
Some motivation.
them anxious, them nervous,
Well,
what would you say to them?
the most important thing, like, just believe in yourself, you know. Because if you don't believe in yourself, nobody can believe in you. You know, and push forward, just always push no matter what. You know, just always push and work hard today, you know, because hard work big talent all the time. You know.
I have 2 questions from the fans. Just 2. One of them you answered already. Who is your football idol? This is from original_angel.16. One can create some name there. But she seems to just want to know what inspired you to love football.
As me I say,
Oh, by the way, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Angel.
as me I say, the field couple seconds away from home, you know. I grew up and see football I play. I never seen a different sports I play, you know, so that motivate me.
Okay. Do you have any last questions?
And Cristiano Ronaldo is my idol, I say it already, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying it already. No, I don't have any other questions. I'm saying he's an Arsenal fan, so.
Yeah,
So you're good.
big side.
I'm great.
Alright. Rodico, tell your Tivoli fans or supporters of you any advice, any young footballers, any advice that you have for them. Give them a little message.
Yeah, as me say, just continue believe in yourself, you know. Work hard, you know. Just focus. And everybody tell you nothing say you can't, you know. And everything gonna be alright.
Okay, well guys, that's the end of this episode. You heard it here first from Rodico Wellington. You can follow him on IG at
Rodico Wellington _9.
and you
I'm gonna
can
change that because number 10 me already now. So.
and you can follow Gio Vonnie Brady on Instagram at
Geo_talks_sports. I don't need to change that.
and you of course know the Sports Latte. I'm your host Jenny Robinson and this episode I had a lot of fun. I'm sure they did as well. Next week we'll be back with episode 5. You can tell us who you want to hear from and we hope you enjoy this. Like, share, comment and subscribe and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Well,